Okay, so I want to help you, but I want to start by asking you one question. Why does it seem to be so difficult to be the best you as humanly possible? It only takes 66 days. 66 days can change the rest of your life. Somebody asked me earlier this year what my New Year resolution was. And I started to answer like a typical way. I want to execute on this, maybe check this box off, maybe lose a little weight. But then I thought about it a bit. And I said, you know what? I want to be the best me as humanly possible. I want to be the best version of me. I want to be the phenomenal me. I mean, why not? If I'm going to put energy in being someone, why not put energy on being me? Right? And so I started my journey. And so on that journey, I realized I had to create a routine. And the most challenging thing about the process was forming those new habits. I did some research and I found out that it takes an average of 66 days to form a new habit. 66 days. Now remember, I said the most challenging thing about the process was forming those new habits. Why in the world would it be so difficult to form a new habit that will result in me being a phenomenal me? Like, why would it be so challenging to form a new habit to be me? Well, I found that it's because I spent my entire life forming the habits of somebody else. And so whenever I would hit a benchmark, I would hit somebody else's benchmark. If I'm executing on a dream, it would be somebody else's dream. And so when I would hit this perceived level of success, something didn't quite feel right. It's like everybody else would be in awe at my accomplishments, but I wouldn't be at all. Because something didn't really fit. I remember when I was younger and I spent a night over at one of my buddies' house. And the next morning we would go out and play. And we would play football, play basketball, ride bikes. The things that little boys would do. But when I went in my bag, I noticed I didn't have my play shoes. But it was okay because my buddy said that he had some extra shoes in his closet. He had some old play shoes. And it was cool because when I went in there, the shoes were the same size as I wear. And so I was like, man, this is all good, right? And so I put the shoes on and I bounced around a little bit. And though they were the same size, they felt a little weird because of the shape of his feet. They were different from the shape of my feet. His shoes had taken on the form and shape of his feet, as they should have, because they were his shoes. They weren't my shoes. But nevertheless, I spent the entire day playing basketball, playing football, riding bikes. I spent my entire day walking in somebody else's shoes. Could it be possible that the reason it's so difficult for you to be the best version of you is because you spent your entire life walking in somebody else's shoes? Could it be possible that you spent your entire life forming the habits of somebody else? Well, I'm here to tell you, it only takes 66 days to create your own habits, your new habits. 66 days to find out who you really are. 66 days to discover your true skill sets, your true abilities. 66 days to learn how to navigate this life. 66 days to learn how to begin to walk in this world in your own shoes. Because trust me, it doesn't matter what level of success you reach. If at the end of it all, you still feel a sense of emptiness, you better look at your feet. You probably have on the wrong shoes. It doesn't matter what you accomplish in this life. If at the end of it all, you still feel a sense of emptiness, you better look at your feet. You probably have on somebody else's shoes. Listen, I want you to develop habits that will cause you to pack your own shoes every single day. So when you go out and play, so when you finally step out into this world, you take every single step with your own shoes. 66 days will change the rest of your life.